Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello students of Matsa Surba. Welcome back to online English lesson for SMP or MTS grade 8 with me Heru Haryadi. In this video, we will discuss about degrees of comparison that will focus on how to compare animals and things. Before we start the lesson for today, let's say the dua together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi robba wa bil islami dina wa bi muhammadin nabiyya wa rasula. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadikas salihin. Okay, what will you get after you watch this video? Okay, in the last meeting we have discussed about degrees of comparison in general. And then in the last video also we already discussed about how to compare person. And in this video we will discuss about how to compare animals and then also how to compare things. Alright. And I hope after you watch this video, you are able to differentiate two objects or more. Yeah, it is about animals or things. And then the second one, you are able to make a comparison by using adjectives. And the last one, to be proud of them and to praise them. Well, I will remind you about the material that I already discussed in the last video about degrees of comparison. Okay, degrees of comparison are used when we compare one person or one thing with another. Because in this video we are focused on how to compare animals and things, so here we will study about how to compare one thing to another thing or one animals to another animals. And to compare that thing, we use adjective. Alright, about comparison, something that we will compare here is an object that is about animals and things. And of course, we use adjectives to compare that animals and those things. Well, as I said in the last video, yeah, this is the third video about degrees of comparison. I already discussed also about kinds or types of degrees of comparison. Yeah, there are three types. The first one is positive comparison. It is a comparison to compare one thing with another in the same level. And the second one, it's called as comparative degree. It is to compare one thing with another thing in the different level. And the last types, it is kind of comparison to compare one thing with other thing. It's called as superlative degree. Yeah, here more than one thing. We compare more than one thing. Yeah, this is the example for you. I already made the examples here that related to animals and things. For example, for the first type, positive comparison, my dictionary is as thick as Bayus. In bahasa means, kamus saya sama tebalnya dengan milik Bayu. Okay, the second example, tiger is as dangerous as lion. Yeah, this is about animal. Tiger is as dangerous as lion. Macan sama bahayanya dengan singa. Okay, the second type of degrees of comparison, this is about comparative. The examples, Raka's dictionary is thicker than mine. Thicker than mine. In bahasa, kamus Raka lebih tebal. Thicker than, lebih tebal than mine, daripada milik saya. And the second example, Tiger is more dangerous than cat. Tiger is more dangerous. More dangerous. Lebih bahaya daripada kucing. And the last types of degrees of comparison, it's called as superlative degree. Okay, the example here, Donnie's dictionary is the thickest in the class. Donnie's dictionary is the thickest dictionary in the class. And the second sentence, crocodile is the most dangerous animal in the world. Crocodile is the most dangerous animal in the world. So I hope you can compare these three types of degrees of comparison. The first one, sama bahayanya, and the second type here, lebih bahaya daripada, and the last type, paling bahaya. Sama bahaya, lebih bahaya, and paling bahaya. The next is about some example of adjectives. Here I already provide the examples of adjectives that related to how we compare animals by using this adjective, and also about things. Yeah. So you can use this kind of adjective to make a comparison about animals or things. For example, by using big, heavy, fast, playful, cute, helpful. And in this column, I already provide the other form about adjective. Big. In positive form, you can change the big here with as big as. And in comparative form, you can change the word big, bigger than. And in superlative form, you can change it into the biggest. And the second adjective, heavy, in the positive form, you can change it into as heavy as, heavier than, and in superlative, the heaviest. And the third example, fast. Fast in positive form, as fast as, in comparative, faster than, and in superlative, the fastest. Playful, as playful as, in comparative, more playful than, the most playful. Cute, as cute as, cuter than, the cutest. Helpful, as helpful as, more helpful than, the most helpful. Yeah, actually there are some examples of adjective that related to if we want to compare the animals and also things. You can use this kind of adjective like small, tiny, tall, horrible, expensive, powerful, elegant, smooth, or etc. Okay, it's time to exercise. Fill the blanks with the correct form of adjectives. Okay, I already provide the examples for you how you do this exercise. Okay, butterfly is blah blah blah, beautiful, then cockroach. You can see here there are an adjective in the brackets that you have to change this adjective into the correct form of adjective. Of course, you have to see the sentence here. Butterfly is blah blah blah, then cockroach. If there is a word then, means that you have to use the rule, the second type of degrees of comparison, that is comparative degree. Lebih cantik, of course. So you have to find the word lebih cantik in the option. So the correct answer is more beautiful. Butterfly is more beautiful than cockroach. Okay, I hope you understand about the materials that I already give to you in this video, and it is your turn to do the exercise. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of adjective. Yeah, students, I already provide the question in this video, but you have to do this exercise in your Google Classroom. I already made the form there, so you have to do in Google Classroom. Okay, this is the first question for you. Number 1. An aeroplane flies blah blah blah, then a bird. You can use fast in this sentence. An aeroplane flies blah blah blah, then a bird. Number 2. No other restaurant is blah 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 as this one in this area. No other restaurant is blah 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 as this one in this area. Number 3. This is the blah 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 book that I have read. This is the blah 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 book that I have read. Number 4. This summer is blah 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 than the previous year. This summer is blah 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 than the previous year. Number 5. BMW car is blah 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 cars. The word here, the adjective is expensive. Number 6. Jupiter is blah 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 planet in the solar system. Jupiter is blah 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 planet in the solar system. Number 7. Apples are as blah 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 oranges. Apples are as blah 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 oranges. Number 8. Very few animals blah 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 the cow. Very few animals blah 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 the cow. Ant is blah 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 then grasshopper. Ant is blah 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 then grasshopper. And the last one, giraffe is blah 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 then zebra. Giraffe is blah 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 then zebra. Okay, this is the last question for you. Let's make a summary about these materials in this video. Well, students, in this video we already discussed about what is degrees of comparison itself, and also the types of degrees of comparison. That there are 3 types of degrees of comparison. The first one is positive degree, comparative degree, and the last one is superlative degree. Well, the rules and the kinds of adjective I already show you in the form of table in this video, that you can use this adjective to make a comparison about animals and things. And the last one, I already explained to you the example about how to make a sentence about degrees of comparison that related to animals and things, and also you have to do the exercise. Well, this is the end of the video lesson for this material about degrees of comparison. I hope you can understand about how to compare one animals to other animals, one thing to other things. And don't forget to do the assignment, students, in your Google Classroom. And I have words for you. Don't be same, be better. I hope you can be a better person than yesterday. Thank you for your attention. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.